Hello and welcome in Total War Warhammer 3, and this is my first impression after playing roughly a few days. So, compared to Game 2, when it was completed, when it has loads of DLC and everything, this game is worse, okay? Every fraction feels gutted a little bit. Obviously, it's gonna go for DLC. Every fraction will receive a DLC. No problem with that at all. Every fraction at the moment takes part in this soul ritual thingy. So every fraction needs to gather 4 souls of demons in order to fight the final battle. What I didn't like in the Vortex map is that that the Vortex was a problem itself, but it wasn't that bad compared to this situation in Warhammer 3, because in Warhammer 3 you have to take part of it, otherwise you're gonna get wrecked. The portals are super annoying. Closing it's really sometimes problematic for your economy. If you're trying to build another army and then bam, portals, you need to close 6-7 portals at the same time. Jesus, that's just so inconvenient. Anyway, what else? Kislev is the most balanced fraction, but what I notice is that they get wrecked from every side, and basically every of these lords have a problem on its own. Ogre Kingdoms is the safest, I think, but they play different, so it's just so weird. I didn't expect Ogre to be so strong. Demons of Chaos are so disappointing. I was expecting them to be much stronger. They started Norska, and they're surrounded by stuff. It's just horrendous. The map, I was trying to conquer Norska, but Empire was just swimming around all the time, and the Wood Elves, I couldn't actually move with my army at the first army at the start, because otherwise I would lose whatever I conquered already. That was so pissing me off. But minor settlement sieges are wonderful, but rematch ability is just even better, because it's new game, so obviously we will make mistakes. And it's like I deploy my army in the wrong position. I was like, okay, rematch. And I'll position them somewhere else, because you might miss where the tower actually reach you or not. Like, if you think that towers won't hit you behind a building or a mountain, you're wrong. You will get hit by the tower. So you always want to deploy army in the safest position. Not always, but if you have slow army like Kislev have, then you definitely want to have them safe. What else? As a Kislev, I run one lord, let's say Katarina plus Patriarch and Ice Witch. And I put them on a bear, on a freaking bear. And once I charge them into infantry, they're done. I cannot move them at all. It's so hard to move your lord out of the blob. It's just ridiculous how hard it is. On a horse in Warhammer 2, I had easier time to do it. I know they implemented a mass statistic, which means bigger you are, easier to move out, but on a polar bear, you're quite big, and if you're 3 of you, you should move out quite easy. Well, not. So that's really disappointing. What else? I think this game is still worth to buy. Don't get me wrong, I love it, I'm gonna play it, but ability to replay it is on the weak side. Until we get Mortal Empire, replayability will be on the weak side, and it's okay. We'll have enough time. What's going on here with the flame? Why it's lagging? Okay. It's gonna be okay, because once we get Mortal Empire, then we face the every roster of every army and every DLC we bought we're gonna use, which I can't wait, to be honest. Economy is drastically reduced now. Reducing upkeep for your army is a key to victory, honestly. Upkeep for your army is the main ability on the blue line. You should go for it over the more lightning strike. Yeah, so that's another thing. Deploy your reinforcements on a map. Wonderful. You can move it whenever you want, so you won't have to like be at this point to receive support. You just can move where they deploy, which is great. So for now, I didn't play every race yet, so I still have a lot to discover. But Demons of Chaos, Kislev, Ogre Kingdoms, these I played, and Demon of Chaos were the biggest letdown. I was hoping I'll be able to recruit Shaggots because they were good. Demons of Chaos need monster infantry, not monster infantry. They need fast, heavy-hitting monsters. Otherwise, they're just doomed. And that Demon Prince itself is just okay. It's Korn. I mean, Skarbrand, Servant of Korn, hits way harder. So Skarbrand is actually Korn in the faction is actually fun to play because you can do a lot of stuff. So that's my first impression. It's quite good. I won't say this game is perfect. It has a lot of issues. The freaking Chaos Invasions is the portals and the going for the souls is weak. Because once you get soul, you get nothing. Seriously. For ritual, you received something. For doing ritual, you'll get just soul, nothing. At least I didn't notice anything important, anything big, which is, yeah. And the bigger your empire is, it's worse to control it because the portal spawns, they spawn at a fixed location, okay? They're always the same spot. But since you conquer more and you expand your kingdom, you'll have much more ground to cover and close portals, because first heroes will appear and then armies will start spawning and just destroying you. Don't build the walls. Apparently walls in the minor settlements are really bad because AI likes to starve you. That's what they do in my main settlements for some reason. I hate it. But the minor settlement with some... Seriously, it's so good to play the minor settlements because I was able to win with less units than enemy brought. And I still got it because the tactic in it is the key. How you position, how you use walls, and not walls but the barricades, how you use towers. It's so good and so important. So the minor settlement is great. The big settlements is just yeah, I don't like it, but especially when the towers can hit you from the miles away. But what I was able to win as Kislev with two fast cats. I positioned my army. I was besieging Hell Pit, and I moved my army in one place, and then I moved my fast units, the cats, the single entity, and I sneak them through the other side. I captured the main point. I captured something else, but they recaptured. But I was already on the half capture the points, so I had to just conquer once again, and then I won it without even fighting it. So 2 points, strategic points, are not fun to protect, especially that they're mostly crap protected by towers. It's really weird. I'd say these points should be mostly protectable. Rest shouldn't be that easy to protect, and instead we get good weak points, very well protected with towers, and the main point that let conquer your settlement is actually no towers at all, because they're hidden behind the buildings. So it's just weird. But yeah, 10 minutes is enough to talk about it. I hope you got it. I hope you play it. It's worth to play. Don't expect much yet, but once we get Mortal Empires, everything will change, and this game gonna be amazing. Just amazing. Unless they all have to struggle with portals, which gonna piss me off. Seriously. If the Chaos Invasion happens everywhere, I'll just flip my desk. Yeah. Nevertheless, time to play. So, I see you in the next video, and I need to choose what I'm gonna record. Oh, and so, because I didn't get my door, because COVID made the situation on the building market really shit, I found a way that without my room ready, I'll start streaming soon, so be ready for that. If you like me a little bit. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.